Then tell you a story time of the time I can't have a ghost do it through. So what happened last year? For my birthday I got rotating equipment. I got a cat balls, spirit box, and a REM pod. I'll show pictures on the screen. I've always been into the paranormal and ghosts and stuff like that, so I wanted to see if it was real or not. So I put the cat ball. I've got my drawers, chest of drawers over there, and I had the REM pod sitting on the floor in front of me, and a spirit box in my hand. Well, nothing happened for like the first couple of minutes. And then I decided to light a candle because apparently candles are a good way to invite spirits or something. I don't know, something like that. Is it? Anyways, so I lit a candle, and a couple of minutes later, I said, "Is there anybody here with me?" Um, and the cat ball went off. And people don't know, cat balls are hardest thing to wash. They are motion sensors, not motion sensors. So you have to tap it or move it for it to go off. So no one was near it. I wish I had video proof, but I wasn't thinking of recording it. So I went off since I asked if any spirits here. And then I went and turned the REM pod on, which is um like motion sensor too. I think you have to walk near it or touch it for it to go off, and it makes a beeping noise. Well, that kept going off when no one was near it. The spirit box, if you don't know what a spirit box is, it's a radio, but it stands through radio frequencies and stations quickly. All you hear is static. So if there is a spirit, the it should talk whatever it says. It should come through using radio stations. Well, nothing happened with that. That's hard to do anything with that. But the cat ball went off about I don't know how many times. Um, I came to a point where um I started asking for past family members. So I said to whoever was here, is you're my granda or my aunt, can you please touch the cat ball? And what happened? It went off. And then I asked who who did it. I said, was it you, granda? It went off. So I think it was my granda here with me talking to me. And at that moment, I got like felt happiness in my chest because I never got to meet my granda. So it was nice talking to him. Well, at least I think it was him. Sometimes spirits just mess with you and pretend that it's the person, so I'm not 100% sure if it was my granda or it was another spirit. So the reason why I decided to do something and try to talk to him is because I done some history of my house, and I found out I think it was built back in 1901, I think. So it's a very old house. So, and then I started researching more, and I found out like the owners that lived here back then, and the owners that lived here in I think it was 1911, I think. So I asked if any spirits here who used to live in this house, and the cat ball went off again. So I wrote down all the previous owners' names, and I said it off one by one as so and so here, nothing. Then asked again for the next person, the next person, and the next person, until I came to this the last name was the name of a servant called Ellen Connor. When I said it's Ellen Connor here, the cat ball went off. So now I think there's two spirits here, my Granda and Ellen, and because like I said, I went for every other name of the person that lived in this house, nothing. I said I came to the name Ellen, and I went off. I would love to find out more about my house and about who these people were, but I never found anything about it. So that was the first experience I had with ghosts hunting in my house. Then another time I was on call with my friend and we thought let's mess around and I talked to ghosts because we're both into the paranormal. So today we asked if anybody here, nothing for a while, and then all of a sudden I said the name in play death, Ellen Connor, and Catwall went off then. So, and then we found out, we're just like talking about random stuff. We were saying, Ellen, how long did you live here for? Can you tell us? Nothing came through. Then we asked, what else did we ask? Can't remember, it was last year and I can't remember much from it. But there was one question I asked that I always remember, and I asked Ellen Connor, did you die in this house? And the catwall went off. So that's kind of creepy. Well, I asked, how did you die? And we have this app on my phone, which spirits can make photos by AI or something. I think that's how it works. So I asked, can you show us how you died? And it showed a person lying on the floor at the bottom of like, the stairs. So we asked, Ellen, did you fall? Nothing went off. No device went off. Then we asked, were you pushed? And the cat ball went off. Then we asked, who pushed you? Nothing, nothing happened. No device went off for him. Then I went through all the names saying that so and so pushed you. Then I came to this one name. I think, if I remember, the person's name was Stuart. No, was it Stuart? I don't remember. It was some male name. So I found research about the person. They lived here too. And I said that what the name was Pushy. Um, then I went off. So Catwell went off. So we found Ellen Connor. Well, unfortunately, killed by getting pushed downstairs in this house. Yeah. And like I said, the cat ball is the hardest device to go off. If you know anything about ghost hunting, like, the cat ball is the hardest. Anybody would say the cat ball is the hardest thing to go off. Another thing that happened in this house, it didn't happen to me, but it happened to my mum. she said that a cat in one of the bathrooms or every house, every bedroom in this house has an ensuite bathroom because it's an old house. It was originally before we moved in. It was supposed to be like an old people's home or something like that, but it never happened. So every room has a bathroom. So my mum, if I remember, my mum said in her bedroom, the tap in her bathroom, her room turned on by itself without anybody there, and apparently she sees. Don't know if she sees or am I making this up? I can't remember. It's so much has happened, but apparently like someone in this house, don't remember who, saw like a shadow standing at the bottom of the bed. Can't remember who it was who said that happened to. So I do think, well, I don't think I know there's a spirit in this house. They aren't active very much. Some will happen now and then. So it's either my said Ellen or my granda. One of the two. If it was my granda, he wouldn't do it on purpose to scare us. He's probably just here saying, I'm here to let over us. But Ellen, I don't really know much about Ellen, so she could be just messing with us on badness, or just trying to make herself known. Cause I don't even know if I mentioned it or not, but she was a servant back in this house back in 1911 or 1901. One of them two dates I found history about. So she was a servant, so she's quite great badly, I would say, back in them days. She's quite taking out her anger or not her anger, or just trying to make herself known that she is here and she wants us to know, like, she lived here at one point. But yeah, that's all I have, what I can remember from story times. It goes something I had. We went on a little rant of some history of the house, but if I find any more history of the house, I might make another video of the history and stuff about this house, and if anything else happens ghost related, I'll try and make a video and talk about that too. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.